We shall be at the London Stock Exchange to have a discussion on them and the progress that we've made in that direction. If you remember also that we are quite one of the biggest producers of geothermal power. So we're just about to commission Olkaria 6, which is 140 megawatts, and then go on to Olkaria 7 sometime next year. I think this is one of the things that we're looking forward to. What we're looking forward to is finding out, what is it that we can do, how can we fund some of these opportunities when it comes to solar, when it comes to geothermal and other forms of power. Because as you know, with the Big Four, one of the things that we will have to do is build new cement plants, new glass, steel, aluminium, to be able to provide the raw materials that we will require for the production on the building of houses. So that's one of the Big Four. And with that, of course, is the other pillar will be manufacturing. But with all these things, you need the energy and you need the electricity to get it going.
The UK has convened this Africa Summit to try to showcase what it is doing in Africa, as well as to give Africans an opportunity to show areas of investment in which British capital can go. The United Kingdom, especially the City of London, is the home of capital. So most people who want to invest in infrastructure, in energy, in capital capex projects, they come here to look for this financing. And Kenya is at this stage of its development in which it is focusing on getting blended finance, more of foreign direct investment, more of equity financing, rather than focusing on the model of just debt for projects. And in the UK is where you will find most of the equity and venture capital funds, the people looking to fund directly investments in which they can take a stake. For us in Kenya, the focus here is on housing, affordable housing. It's on energy, renewable energy. We are the leaders in this market, and we need to invest more. And in the areas such as manufacturing, these are critical for Kenya's development. It's a focus that the government has been pushing, and it has decided to come here for this summit, in which the UK only invited a few countries, 21 in total, who they see as the partners really to drive this agenda forward. We think that we can look to the President's visit to the UK to strengthen what is already a strong partnership. We have very strong traditional relationships since independence. Our coffee is the subject of conversations at breakfast or other events here. 1 in every 2 cups of tea drunk in Britain is from Kenya. Our fresh vegetables are on the dinner plates in in British households. So we are a feature of everyday life in Britain, and the President's visit will help to strengthen that. The other focus would be to see what more can be done in terms of the government to government focus, so our bilateral partnership, to look in areas in which we can do to push our education partnerships. There are more than 1,700 Kenyans on UK scholarships. We need to see more of that, and a visit such as this and a summit such as this allows you the opportunity to review where you are and to see how we can grow this area. As well, the President is obviously very interested in the universal healthcare agenda, and we expect that he will have some discussions around that, as well as look at some partnerships with schools like the University of Manchester, which is a leading institution in the area of cancer research and cancer treatment. These are important questions for Kenyans, and a visit such as this helps the government answer these questions that Kenyans are asking. It's important to protect the market share we already hold, and it's a big focus of our engagement with Britain at this point. Two things. One is that we have assurances that the current quota-free, duty-free export regime will continue after Brexit. What we then need to do is to negotiate a deal that works for us after the transition period. That transition period at the moment has been pegged at 18 months. It is a subject that government will engage in while on the margins of this Africa Summit. Clearly, our cut flowers, 22% are sold to this market, so that is an area of immediate impact. Our tea, as I've first said, dominates this market. We need to be able to say the transition period is done. During our negotiations, we are able to deliver a regime that is equal to the current or much better than the current one. Because in the end, this gives us an opportunity to negotiate what is of greater value to Kenya than what we have with the European Union. And we'll be doing everything possible to take our opportunities. The President gets to showcase the Kenyan agenda on sustainable finance, as well as our financial inclusion work. But the overriding point in this visit will be the President's meeting with the Prime Minister Boris Johnson. At this, we expect them to re-examine our relationship, see what areas there are to strengthen, and look forward to some agreements being reached on the areas that must be strengthened to ensure that our partnership is on the basis of win-win and on the basis of mutual respect.